Hey everybody. Yeah, I got a question here. I actually typed it up over the toonzone.net forums in the general animation section. And you see it down there. It says basically, I don't know if it'll fit down there in the title, but it says basically the question is, when did you first see the melting gag in animation, and what did you think of it? That's basically the question. And I'll provide a link there to the topic so you can read it. Because it's also got a link to TV Tropes topic on it. But as I said there, and I'll say it again, my first time when I saw the melting gag, or as TV Tropes calls it, the lustful melt gag, was around 1986. TBS had the Tom and Jerry Funhouse or something like that, and and one day because the Tom and Jerry Funhouse had a variety of cartoons, not just Tom and Jerry and Yogi Bear and all that, but also Bugs Bunny and you know Daffy Duck and Tex Avery kind of stuff, and most importantly and most notably at times Popeye. Well, on that day in 1986, I was living. Me and my family were living on harder road in Hayward at the apartments there, and I remember watching it one day. I tuned it in. I was watching it, and I got a kick out of it. I really did, and I was fascinated with it by then. I even remember being a kid, of course, about 6 years old, 7 years old. I would do the melting thing in front of my family and stuff, just having fun with it, you know. But anyway, that's the first time I remember seeing it. I saw it a second time. I think it was also on the Superstation on Tom and Jerry Funhouse. I remember seeing it a second time, but it wasn't Popeye. Instead, it was the Spooner Crooner cartoon, and I didn't know that this. And I had an idea that it could have been older than the Polly Woos, but I didn't know. So I enjoyed that. Um, I even anytime I would see growing up, anytime I would see a cartoon short with the gag in there, I would I really would enjoy watching it. And I guess you could say I really got my feel, if you will, back in the '90s when Tiny Toons and Animaniacs came around. Because whew, you want to talk about shows that took the gag to another level? They did just that. And the gag's been around for quite some time now, and it's been very noticeable. Hold on for a second. Let me move over here, over to my futon. And like I said, it's been very noticeable in other shows, and in shows I didn't even know it was noticeable in. For example, you have Ren and Stimpy with the Fantastic Voyage plot episode. You got Swack from Rocco's Modern Life. You got the first half of Sludge King from the Twisted Tales of Felix the Cat. Spliced when the Patricia character sees Eduardo during the Amazon episode for the first time. Captain Flamingo when Elizabeth hears Otto's suave voice. Ed, and Eddie in Pop Goes the Ed. Teen Titans in Fractured. Droopy Max the Detective in Screwball Squirrel Short. Mask animated series. Flipper and Lopi and Lopka, and then recently added Pearl jammed episode of Spectacular New Adventures of Casper. So obviously it's been around a lot, and they even say it happened to the animated Lizzie in the Lizzie McGuire movie, and as well as in the first episode. And it happens to Nimi in a comic strip as well. So yeah, I've been kind of surprised that it's been still around and being used in various places I didn't know. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? But to me, I've always got a kick out of it, and I've really I've always been a fan of the gag. So my question again, as you'll see hopefully in the topic section, is when did you guys uh, first see the melting gag or the lustful melt gag in animation, and what did you think of it? Let me know what you guys think down below. Comment if you like. Video responses are greatly appreciated. But let me know down below. And I will talk to y'all later.